حياكم الله مرة ثانية، معكم اخوكم عبد السلام، ونكمل الحين تختيم دنقنرونبا بعد ما عرفنا ان ناجيتو هو القاتل. طلع الظاهر انه القاتل. ليه؟ لأنه نزل شاك، لانه قال انا اللي حطيت السكين وانا اللي طفيت النور، بس ما قال انا اللي ذبحت بياكويا. يعني فهذه لازم نسمع منه.
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out.
اوكي اعترف الحين.
But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
اكيد.
Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
والله صدق هذه انا سؤالي لك. اخبرك انت اول بداية اللعبة كنت حبيب، فجأة قلبت 190 درجة.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
يمكن من البداية.
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
انا اذبح بس الكذب لا.
I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
هذا انا لما سألوني بالجامعة وش كيف اوضاعك؟
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
يب هذا يوصف كل الناس، 95% منهم وانا حدهم.
He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets. He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th, just like me.
يا ساتر. يا سونيا مين يتحمل؟ شلون لا البنت دي رهيبة. انا تستانس لو شفت فرايدي ذا 13.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
صادق والله. يب هذا ناجيتو الصدق.
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
صدق. هو اللي ارسله؟
I sure did.
اوكي هو رد عليه.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
يا ساتر ناجيتو مو بهالدرجة.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
بس احنا تأخرنا.
Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
مريض.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
صح هو اللي قام هو اللي عطاه المكان، هو اللي اخذ التنظيف.
Doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
لا انت صح.
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
صح عشان هي ما تبي توقفه. صح. ابن الذين.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
وكلكم وقعتوا بهن كلهن.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
وشو؟
What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
صح
If
الالتيميت.
that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
الالتيميت يعتمد على مزيته.
Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
كانت هي الالتيميت تالنت. التيميت بيبي فيس. التيميت لاكي ستودنت.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
يعتمد على حظه.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
يعتمد على حظك بس.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
انت انشبت مع هالمزية هذه معك.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. but it was actually the opposite.
من الذين
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
كل هذا اعتمدت على حظك.
Enough. That... I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
صدق ليش ذبحته؟
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings.
طيب انت ما تحمل هوب.
It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
بس هذا السبب
That was my only motivation.
تافه.
You're not making any sense!
Fine. Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma!
Please, wait!
ها وراه.
The fuck?
The fuck is this?
How should I put this?
What is this all about brother؟ كذا فجأة يطلع لك جامايكان اكسنت معه.
Is Nagito really the killer?
اعترف.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
وشو؟
It's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
والله شوفوا احنا بحالة موت، يعني عيش او موت، فخلنا نسمع كل الناس.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
برضو خلنا نسمع.
Simply listening is acceptable. However,
I
won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
وش راح تسوي انت؟ وايت نويز. الوايت نويز بخصوص كلام بسيط لازم ندمره. صح الاوتوبسي. لانه الجثة قالت انه انطعن اكثر من مرة، بس قالت انه السلاح كان مرة كذا نحيف وضئيل، فالسكين مستحيل تسوي هالشيء.
Strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
لا ما اتوقع.
he has already confessed. You know,
تكلمي.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hid.
لا هذه خطأ.
never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch.
يا ساتر.
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
ما قالوا خلنا نسمعك بس ما سمعت تتكلم.
I think
The killer is so obvious.
he has already
That bastard Nagi, he killed Byakuya with a knife.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
معليش يا فويوهيكو انت مالك حق
That
تتكلم.
knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
لا الاوتوبسي يفرق.
based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a
يا
whorehouse.
ساتر.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon?
ايه.
As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
انت لما انت القاتل يعني انت؟
No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
لا لزق اللوم عليا.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
الذي اذا معي يقول شيء.
During the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
كلنا يا وسخ. مين يدري؟
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
كل شيء.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
ما انت سامعاتهم تقدرين تقولين لنا؟
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
لا تسوينها ترى خطرة.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
مو بوقته.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me.
يا أخي اسكت مو بوقته.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
From beyond our sight, no that can't be. There should be some way to find. صح الوحيد اللي طريقة إن نعرف ايش صار بالظلام كان ايبوكي's account.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
أنت اللي سمعتهم.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone?
يب يا مسرخون.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
شلون يعني انضرب كأنه ناقته لها صوته.
Turn the damn lights!
You guys?
Where are... Perhaps the breaker over...
Hold on a sec.
ما صار شيء.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
مو بهالدرجة.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
لا تعترفين أنت مو بوقته.
After hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
يبعد ليش اللي يقول بعبث يقوله.
Well, that's actually what happened.
بتعترف.
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
وشو؟
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
أها.
Shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
يعني كان المفروض يموت أنت مو هو بياكويا.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
يعني حتى السكينة مسكتها ابن الذين بعد؟ ساتر إذا هذه القضية الأولى.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Ow! After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was.
يعني باختصار بياكويا أنقذك.
Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
والله مع كلامه هي وعن الأدلة حقتنا تدعم.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan.
بس بياكويا.
But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
لو انهم مهم معه كان خطتك مشت 10 من 10.
What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
للذين
We're right back to square one.
صادق ورجع
How
للبداية.
can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What other word is brimming with so much despair?
مو بوقته كل تبر.
Can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
يا أخي أنت من نوعية الناس اللي يقول يخلي عندك أمل وهو بصير لك الخير بعد ما تحرق بيتي.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
كل تبر. هذا ردي لك هذا الهوب حكي إنك تاكل تبر. شفنا عنه كل شيء والحين رجعنا للبداية مرة ثانية. اي صح الحين فيها هذه اضافوا باحد الشابترات انك يديك يسمونه سسبنشن، انك توقف بين المحاضرة عشان تسمع اثنين يتكلمون.
Well now.
The class trial has reached its climax, but here's a question for you. وش السؤال؟ To those of you who figure out who how about try guess the killer challenge? Who fails to guess the killer right will have their save data melted away like butter. يا ساتر تخزين بيمسح. But if you guessed right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. يلا عطني التحدي. Those who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Then, what are you gonna do?
X button to continue on. اضغط دائرة. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. سبد لي. No, but no.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
كل تبني يا مركومة.
Evil.
حمستني شوي. قال حاطيك 10 مليون 10 مليون، قلت اوكي باخذ 10 مليون، قال لا كل تبن ما في شيء. اي صح.
And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
ادعينا.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
هذا ريكاب بين الثنتين.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone.
اجل انت تبشه.
So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now?
بشه ذيك. حق صدق الجميع، لا صدقين. نقدر نكمل هواش اننا نشوف القاتل، يلا.
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
انت بريء يا ابن الذين.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
صح، يعني في امل انه هو القاتل.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
وشو؟
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
صح.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, you know,
صح.
clean.
صح.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
يا ساتر. ناقي تطول يدك مضروبة الصراحة.
I'm not talking about your looks.
ما عنده دم.
I see.
يعني لو انه صدق طعنه كان عقل فيه بقعة دم.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
صح.
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he
صح.
did not get
والله تصدق هذه ما راحت عن بالي.
appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me. That is weird.
مو بوقته تقعد تقول ها ما جاني دم، غريبة. مهمتك حياتك انت.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter.
اللي لقيناه.
You think it could have? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
صح، ذيك شفناه بالغرفة. السجادة، مو السجادة، عفوا السفرة. هنا.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
Yep.
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
احسن صعبة شوي.
In the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
صعب انه يغبي انها سجادة سفرة كاملة.
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
صح.
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
إلا بس إذا قال أنا هو حامل.
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone.
شغل كثير.
That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
تصدق انت بريء وسخ.
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe. The killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
يعني شلون طعنوا بالارض؟
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
ايه بس انه ما طعنوا تحت الطاولة.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
يعني المكان يفرق.
I don't understand at all.
وباك تقولي انت مستانسة.
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something. Really? But it sounds like a riddle.
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the
تحت
table,
الأرض.
but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
لا تقولي I think ترى دائما اخاف انا باخرته. انا قال لا هاند مان جامبت. لا يكتبون يقولون امبروف تحسنت، لا ما تحسنت ابدا. سبحان الله هذا اشين هاند مان جامبت باللعبه كلها. هذه صدق سيئه هذه. انا ما كان ودي العب دانجنرونبا 2 بس عشان هذا الجزء الصراحه. هذا الهاند مان جامبت سيئه 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 سيئه. انا مستغرب من اللعبه بكل جزء تجيك سيئه. اي صح. يعني شوف شلون باختصار تضربه كذا اندر. الحين لازم تعتذر حرف ار يطلع لك. هذه مره سيئه واي واحد يحاول يدافع عنها قول له لا. اندر ذا. ادري ممتع اللعبه صح. دمره ذا. لا غلط. ذا فلور. الحين نحتري حرف او يطلع لنا. يعني بالجزء الاول كانت سهله اي بس كانت يعني الصعوبه المطلوبه منه. الحين نحتري حرف ار. هي مرة سيئة. أنا مستغرب من ميني جيم كل جزء تجيك خياس، تجيك أسوأ من الجزء اللي راح.
I got it. The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
يب. مفتوحة شوي كذا عندك داخل سكين ولا شيء.
Full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
يب. ايش كان اسمه؟ غاندم.
You're the only one. Hey Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall.
ايه صح جدا حلق اذنه.
Are you referring to the hellhound earring?
ايه حلق اذنك.
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the hellhound earring?
خلاص الهيلهاوند ايرينج.
That hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
ايه. شلون جبته؟
just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
رهيب الرجال.
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
طيب وشلون؟
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation.
بس يوم جاء اللي هو لابس
And if he
الحين.
had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
شلون؟
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
رجال رهيب. صدق الله رهيب ذا الشخصية.
But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
تسمع يقول فور دارك ديفيس تحسبه مش يعطيه شيء يطلع له هامستر صغار.
Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
حرام عليك اجل اطلع هذا الرجال رهيب. انا والله لو قد معي بس لحظة يسولف معي والله اسمعه طول اليوم.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly! Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
اوه هنا.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
رجال رهيب.
A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
ابغى اقول له اليوم راح يجي يوم دماركم بعد سنين من التعذيب ثم اعتبرها طلاب اختبار ولا شيء.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards.
اي بعد ما اخذ فلاش جدع الحذر.
And as a
عيني
result
عليك.
of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
يا ساتر خلى قصة انه يروح ياخذ حلق اذنه حماس. الرجال هذا رهيب.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
ما شاء الله عليك يا غاندم.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
خليه
Sounds like you
يستانس.
can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
صح بس مين بيننا طلع وراح للستورج روم.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
عشان القاتل كان متغبي هناك من زمان.
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
مو بوقت
I'm
لا.
not talking about your sound effects.
You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
صح.
So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
كان ودي اقول فيوهيكو بس احنا لا عرفنا انه ما يقدر يطلع.
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness! I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I
حلو.
was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
ودنا نقول
The
فيوهيكو.
only person who wasn't at the party...
كان
Judging
فيوهيكو.
from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him.
فيوهيكو. بس احنا عرفنا انه ما يقدرون يطلعون ما يقدر يدخل من تحت من برا.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it!
تطنز عليه.
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
اكيد.
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
مو بوقت يا ماركوما. صح الحين الوايت نويز. لا فويهيكو نشوفه بريء، لين الحين عرف انه ما يقدر يدخل. تشياكي's account على ما اذكر. Tchyaki's account. Such Fuyuhiko apparently came to the old building and walked away. طيب. Miyaki after the لا. مين طب account؟ تيرو. لا. أظن تشياكي account.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
حتى أولوياتك مضروبة.
Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know.
لا في أحد شافه.
That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
لا.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
هذه الصح.
Is that true?
بس فويهيكو عنده عذر.
Nobody saw you. That means you have no alibi.
بوم لا.
No, that's wrong.
في أحد شافه. كان تشياكي.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
نسيتي. قبل صار الحين قالت إن شافته برا.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
العفو.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up.
حلو
خليه إذا كان وده يمشي برا بكيفه بس طالما إنه مو تحت المبنى هذا راضيين بحنا.
There really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
خاف.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
حلو ففويهيكو أجل مشيون عن لائحة المشتبهين.
Someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
صح.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
شو استخدم عشان يشوفه بالظلام؟
But is it really impossible?
يعطيك العافية أجل هاجم راح يصححني الحين.
It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
ما يقدر يلمس جدار ويحس بالدرب.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
أنت قاعد أنت أكيد ما أنت مانكوما.
The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
يشبك الحين نينتندو يشغل لنا سوبر سماش. يقول يلا تحاربوا. Make your argument. Beryllium case, kitchen equipment list, fire door. أنا والله ما أعرف إيش الأدلة هذه بين العلاقة.
It was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles.
Equipment list, اصبر. Kitchen equipment list. البورتبل ستوف الفرن اللي هذا يمديهم ينقلونه معه.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
أتوقع أنها هي الصادقة.
It definitely sounds impossible.
أتوقع أنها هي الصادقة صح.
The hallway was really dark. moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair. What a pain. I'm gonna go with.
What if they used a lot?
صح عليك.
I agree with that. I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right?
في واحدة بعد مستغربة.
But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
اللي قال 20 سكين وشفنا الفرن المتنقل هذا الصغير.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
راك مستغربة.
Portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around.
صح.
So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
اوه وشي؟ دعني يا هاجم، دعني يا ناجيتو.
hole? What kind of hole?
كل تبن.
It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
وبوقته يا تيرو تيرو.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
مصدقك أنا.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
ما يحتاج يردد نفسه عشان ما يكون يسوي نكتة بايخة.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
يلا خلينا نتقاتل شلون تبينا؟ راوند 1.
No, that's wrong.
مرة ثانية نجي نتهاوش.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
ادعني. يب. برأيت بنظرة ناجيتون هذه مجرد لعبة فقط. يلا ابدعني يا ناجيتو خلينا نتهاوش.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
طيب.
He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down.
ايش كان؟ كل تبن.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
ذكرت في لاين احبه هنا ما ادري ليه.
The reason Kazuichi was because the hallway was dark.
الحين.
So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway.
احب هذه يقولون الله لا. ما ادري ليه احب هذا اللاين اللي يقول if there was a light shining in such a dark hallway. ما ادري يعجبني، هذه بطريقة قولته لهم احبه.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a
اتركه
dark
هذه لا
hallway,
تسوي له شيء.
wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
لا الفاير دور.
Cut through those words. Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
انا بقول انه يظاهر انه نسى.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway.
يب. هذا هو.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see.
صح.
To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate. Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
مو بوقته.
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
يمكنه يبي
You
يساعدنا.
sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
لا.
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
تكفى فويهيكو في زعلنا.
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
يعني ما في وقت يقول متى ما طفشت خلاص.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
مين؟
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
تعرف من القاتل؟
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind.
والله انت جاد عن حياتك بزبالة.
Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
خلاص الكيلر. The person who used the hallway's fire door as a cover-up to his portable stove. الوحيد اللي يقدر يسوي كل هالاشياء هذه اللي يقدر يسويهن كان تيرو لانه هو عند جهة المطبخ.
You're the only one. Teru. Could it be you?
فكر جهة باب النار هذا اللي يتكلم عنه من عند جهة المطبخ، والوحيد اللي يقدر يستخدم الفرن المتنقل هذا هو. يعني يقدر ولعه، سكر الباب وطلع، لان الستورج روم وغرفة المخزن جنب بالضبط على طول. يرتب شعرك.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
خذ راحتك.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
وراك تخايف وتتنافض.
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
لا مو بهذا السبب الوحيد.
Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
هذا همك انت الحين الطبخ.
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
انت شو لك تقول بزبد للقاتل ثم يزبد للقاتل يروح يدعم ولي؟ يا اخي اسكت.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
انت همك بطنك الحين مو بوقته.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light. And that they used the fire door to mask that light.
اوكي الحين هذا التفكير.
And that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what?
طعنوا بياكيا.
It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya?
الجلون بينت.
You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
مو انت ما قلت شيء هو اللي قال لك.
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
صح.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
قندم فزعتك تكفى.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
قلت لكم.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important! If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark,
يب
right?
قايل لكم الجلون بينت هو العلامة.
So, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
was the mark. كان ال glowing paint وينه؟ لا لا ما الدكت تيب. جل النايف.
I can prove it with this.
توقعت اللي بلقى الدكت تيب الشطرطون.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
هذه كانت العلامة.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
يعني جرب حظه.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru.
هاك تعرف.
Seriously?
Oh.
I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then
بدأ
can I
ينكب.
ask everyone a question instead?
لا.
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout.
صح.
And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
سمعت صوته.
What the hell?
Turn the damn lock.
You guys? Where are you?
صوت تيرو تيرو.
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall.
بس انه يمديه يصرخ من تحت الارض، يعني الارض ما كانت صلبة، يعني في فتحات به يمديه الصوت بيمشي.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right. That's exactly it.
لا.
Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there.
وشلون دليت للغداء؟ للغداء؟
But somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
هو بغداد اسمه غرفة الطعام، وشلون وصلت له؟
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
جوجو.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
اكل تبن.
No way. You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
بس مو معناته انه كان بغرفة الطعام، معناته انه بغرفة الطعام.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
الأدلة ترد كل شيء تقول
You
إياه.
should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in.
اسكت.
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope.
ما نمرك أي شيء من أملي.
That be enough to crush Teru's hope?
لا تقدر تتكلم عن أمان الناس، شلون تحطم أحمال الناس الثانيين. اسكت يا ناقيتو من عقبه. سبحان الله، الحين جتنا وش اسمها هذيك؟ ايش كان اسمها ذيك البنت؟ اللي من الجزء الأول.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
ايش كان اسمها؟
There's no way I went to the storage room.
نسيت اسمها والله.
I was somewhere totally different.
ذيك الشريرة من الجزء الأول.
Teru's voice.
هذه صح عليا.
It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something?
حمير انتم.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
إلا.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
جونكو. ذكرت اسمه الحين.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
طب هذه نقطتي. أنا بصير الحين ناقته هو جونكو، بس لهم إنه ولد.
Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
Yep.
But
بطيش. يلا خذ راحتك.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
يلا.
I told you to wait a second.
بسم الله حصل.
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Hey boy, I'm telling you. قلب لي فجأة Southerner.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
South Aoyama son.
Hey you guys, this guy's a major liar.
بدري توك تستوعبين.
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
صح.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Yep.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
يوم رجع النور كان هو موجود بالغرفة؟ لا. بام خلاص.
No. Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Yep.
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the data hall?
ايه
Probably can. Oh, you again.
حتى وقع المرة الثانية. يب الحين جاء وقت أهم دليل. Embarrassing pose.
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time.
Yep.
What? No! Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
معليش بس حياتنا أهم من أي شيء.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. Huh?
النكب. لا.
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
مو بوقته.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
لا.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Yep.
Even so.
وشو؟
Nagito, say something.
ناقته الحين بيقولوا باي ويمشي.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
اعترف.
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know.
ناقته باختصار نوعية الناس اللي يشجعك يقولك هي يلا طفي نار حلو، يشجعك انك تطفي النار، بس هو بنفس الوقت قاعد يكب بنزين على هالنار.
It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
لا أنت القاتل.
But it's already decided, right?
وش
The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
والله انه صادق ما لقينا سلاح الجريمة.
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
صادق والله تفهمينه انتي.
It's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
For you come with the weapon.
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Oh, لا.
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Yep.
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
بس ايش يسمون هذيك الصيخ؟
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Not good enough.
Not good. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
Try
he
do it.
said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
لا اصبر ان شاء الله الحين. تو دمت تكون. لا مرة ثانية. لا تبي تعذبني حطني بغرفة اني العب هاند مان جامبت ما لا نهاية. كان ايرون. شفت شلون الحين سيئة ذي اللعبة. ايرون ستيك ادور حرف الار. الى الحين ما طلع لي حرف دمر. ايرون اخيرا طلعت ان ما بغت. ابغى واحد دافع عن هاللعبة ذي. اس ندور حرف الاس. اخيرا. اوه واو كيف سيئة ذي اللعبة. سكي كي سكي مو بس سكيوا. لا اوه ندور. لا دبليو سكيوا اي ار. قال انا ما اهتم الحين الصراحة. سكيوا اخيرا ما بغينا حرف الار يطلع. مرة سيئة ذي. دنقنرونبا 3 على الأقل كانت بالنص، 1 كانت بالنص، هذه أسوأهن.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
وقال إنه في ايرون سكيور واحد مختفي، وهو قال مختفي من زمان.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly. Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
النكب.
Avril!
ما أعرف أجي أفل رافين.
Avril Lavigne? Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
لا ما يقدر.
This world trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Yep.
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building.
صح.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
يلا اعترف.
Oh,
وش واو. يب أخيرا وصلنا الحين لمش كان اسمه.
What the hell you say, you double-cutter hick?
كونتري هيك.
Oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick? I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
ما أعرف وين السلاح. أو هنا واضح قدام بعد.
I'm not hiding anything.
He said,
I ain't hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm not hiding anything.
I ain't hiding anything. I ain't hiding anything. يلا. سيئة هذه بعد. بانيك تاك.
Shut up.
حتى بعد الجزء الثالث ما كانت مرة كويسة.
Paris Hilton. Nonsense.
سبحان الله هذا الوحيد الجزء الوحيد من دنقنرونبا بالمحاكمات اللي ما عمرهم ضبطوه.
I don't know. That's impossible.
انه سبحان الله مع كل جزء احسن يصير اسوأ واسوأ واسوأ واسوأ. يعني مرة ما عمرهم ضبطوه. ذكرني كثير بدريكنجارد. توصل الزعيم الاخير اخرته لازم تخلصه بغناء. يلا يا تيرو اعترف ترى طارت مسخت ترى. bone on the meat. غريب من العظمة اللي على اللحم. وانا اخترتها غلط. يا خبره ذي بعضهم يعني شلون تجمع الكلمة تقول براسك يقول لا خطأ يقول نا meat on the bone.
This is the end.
جبته صح.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
Boom!
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
Yep.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
صح. فشكله غبوه.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron
كان قطعة اللحم ذيك كبيرة.
meat on the bone.
What now?
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
حلو جانتا المجرم.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside,
يلا أكاني راح تاكله هي على طول.
Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing.
حمزة.
Hold on a second. Time out. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
يلا.
About that.
وشو؟ مركومة راح.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here.
وش قاعد تسوي؟ قاعد ياكله.
I'm already eating it.
أحب أتخيل بوسط النقاش كله وجهه وقاعد ياكل اللحم.
A bear that eats meat.
طيب دب ياكل لحم.
Wait. Now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Oh, what is this? So yummy.
Damn it! That's my meat.
زعلت
I've
عليه.
never eaten anything like it in my entire life. The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
يا رهيب بصراحة.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
النكام.
My. There's something inside the meat.
وشو؟
Look what
سلاح.
Isn't that? Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
قايل لك أي شيء يقوله رهيب.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef. You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
بس أنا قتلت أحد.
Got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
إيه.
Jeez, what a disappointment.
حتى ناقتهم سخت معك خلاص يلا.
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry. Can you just be quiet?
أخيرا يعطيك العافية قلت شيء.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loud-mouthed, fast-food-eating hicks.
أوه ما شاء الله.
You don't need to translate anymore.
خلاص فهمنا.
Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
ما شو دوش كوكن هون. حلو.
I guess we need to settle this.
يس أحسن جزء. أحسن جزء من القضية كلها.
To do that, we need to go over
دائما
the entire
ما عدا الجزء
movie from
الثالث.
beginning to end and
الجزء
make
الثالث
everything clear.
من مرة كويسة. يلا أنا جاهز. مثل ما قال رجل عظيم رجي في زمي جسمي جاهز.
So, we need to do it.
Let's do this هاجمي. يلا يلا يلا. Closing argument. هذه لعبتي. في البداية. لا. شاف ناجيتو. الو ايش سوى؟ سكر الباب. هل احب الجزء الاول ليه؟ لان يعلمك صح او خطا، ما يخليك تشوفه كله ثم توقف. قسم بالله اللقطه هذه كانها من كونان. ثم ندفه، راح اخذ السكين. سمعته ايبوكي. كان كلنا ما عدا تشياكي. لا لا غلط. صح اشتغل مكيفات. كان الساعة 11 11:30. ما غلط. يلا هنرحب في مقطع الحين شباب. يعطيكم الف عافية على المشاهدة. ان شاء الله رجعنا راح نكمل وخاصة قضية. كما اخوكم عبد السلام ومع السلامة.